welcome back to This Week in New Genre Books from Locus Magazine. My name is Amelia, and we're going to tell you all about the new science fiction, fantasy, horror, and related books being published the week of September 30th, 2025. Is anyone else terrified that we are almost in October, which means almost to the holidays, which means almost to 2026? Life keeps happening, and we are here for it. Let's make the most of the time we have left. Thank you to all our subscribers, both here on YouTube and subscribers and patrons of Locus Magazine. We are so delighted to have your support. First up, science fiction, we have 5 titles. From Wren Hutchings, we have The Legend Liminal, out from Stars and Sabers in paperback. This is a surreal science fiction novella. Stacy goes camping out west with her brothers and their friend. Their map stops making sense, and they can't get out of their loop in the desert. From Yumi Kitase, we have Salt Crop, out from Flatiron and hardcover ebook and audiobook. This is a post-apocalyptic science fiction novel. Skipper and Carmen sail across the ocean filled with mutant fish and sunken cities to find their missing sister Nora, who was a scientist seeking a cure for dying crops. From Premi Muhammad, we have The First 1,000 Trees, out from ECW Press in paperback and ebook. This is a post-apocalyptic science fiction novella, third in the annual Migration of Clouds trilogy. Henrik, after the deaths of his parents and friends, leaves his community to travel the wastes and settle in his uncle's impoverished village. From Simon Morden, we have The History of the World, out from New Con Press UK in paperback. This is a science fiction novella. Corbin, a sentient ram ship, has to slow from near light speed to return his human charge, Perdila, to her homeworld. In the millennia that have passed, that world has come to worship him as a celestial god. From the lovely Fran Wild, we have A Philosophy of Thieves, out from Erewhon in hardcover and ebook. This is a science fantasy novel. The Canarviers, a family troupe of performance thieves, entertain the elite with acrobatics and heists. The grown children are about to strike out on their own when their father disappears. Next up, horror, we have 10 titles coming out this week. Halloween is coming. From Kaylin Barron, we have Make Me a Monster, out from Bloomsbury, USA in hardcover, paperback, ebook, and audiobook. This is a young adult horror romance novel. Mika, newly certified as a mortician's assistant, works at the family funeral home. Ravens start circling, and the dead aren't staying dead. From Kit Burgoyne, we have The Captive, out from Hell's Hundred in hardcover, ebook, and audiobook. This is a horror satire novel. Revolutionaries kidnap a pregnant heiress intending to expose her family's shadowy empire. She's okay with being freed from her domineering parents, and her child seems to command demonic forces. From Bora Chung, we have Midnight Timetable, out from Algonquin Books in paperback, ebook, and audiobook. This is a novel told in ghost stories. In a mysterious research center, doors don't lead where they should, employees don't stay for long, and a cat wants to figure out where it belongs. Make sure to hit that like button for me, please. It definitely helps. From Philip Fracassi, we have The Autumn Springs Retirement Home Massacre, out from Nightfire in hardcover, ebook, and audiobook. This is a horror novel with dark, humorous elements. Rose, resident at a retirement home, investigates a string of deaths, including her best friend's, and finds herself in the sights of the potential killer. From T. Kingfisher, we have What Stalks the Deep, out from Nightfire in hardcover, ebook, and audiobook. This is a horror novella, third in the Sworn Soldier series. Soldier Alex Easton begrudgingly visits a coal mine in West Virginia where the cousin of their friend, Dr. Benton, has gone missing. From Logan Ashley Kinsner, we have The Transition, out from Delacorte in hardcover, ebook, and audiobook. This is a YA horror novel. Trans teen Hunter is recovering from top surgery when he gets bitten by a werewolf. He and his friends discover that the only way to stop him from turning into a ravenous killer is to kill the one who bit him. From Jen Suk-Fong Lee, we have The Hunger We Pass Down, out from Erewhon in hardcover, paperback, ebook, and audiobook. This is a literary horror novel. Single mother Nora is exhausted to the point of collapse between raising her kids and running a business, but she awakens one morning to find that someone or something has completed all the chores. From Vanessa F. Penny, we have The Witch of Willow Sound, out from ECW Press in paperback, ebook, and audiobook. This is a gothic novel. Fade travels to the forests of Nova Scotia to search for her missing elderly aunt. There, she finds the cottage suffused with the scent of rot and burning, and the locals have scapegoated her aunt as a witch. From Michael Wehand, we have debut novel The October Film Haunt, out from St. Martin's in hardcover, ebook, and audiobook. This is a horror novel. Jory was a member of the Film Haunt group who camped out at the locations of horror movies until tragedy struck on the site of Proof of Demons. Now, the film's director wants her in the sequel. From Kelsey Yu, we have Demon Song, out from Titan UK in hardcover, ebook, and audiobook. This is a gothic horror novella. Megan and her mother, outsiders in Beijing, fleeing an abusive man, find refuge as cleaners in an old opera house. Megan finds friendship, a rekindled love of singing, and also ghosts that haunt the halls. Next up, fantasy, we have 14 new books coming out this week. From Kaylee Archer, we have Witch of the Wolves, out from St. Martin's Griffin in paperback, ebook, and audiobook. This is a fantasy novella. Cordelia, a witch living in secret, learns she's part of a powerful witch-werewolf bloodline after being kidnapped by handsome werewolf Bishop. From Kristen Britton, we have Falling in a Sea of Stars, out from Daw in hardcover, ebook, and audiobook. This is a fantasy novel 8th in the Green Rider series. With her father gone on a quest, Kerrigan tries to manage the affairs of Clan Gadlian, including the threat of Mornhaven the Black and 2 wraiths he's unleashed to hunt her. From Beth Cato, we have A House Between Sea and Sky, out from 47 North in paperback, ebook, and audiobook. This is a fantasy novel. In 1920s California, a grieving Hollywood writer moves to a seaside town with her magical healing sourdough starter, then finds a sentient and lonely house and a friendly movie star. From C.L. Clarke, we have Fate's Bane, out from Tor.com in hardcover and ebook. This is a fantasy novella. As part of a truce agreement, Agnir lives alone as a captive among her clan's rivals, and her growing love toward the chieftain's daughter leads her toward a magic spring that could help unite their peoples. From C.L. Clarke, we have The Sovereign, out from Orbit US in paperback, ebook, and audiobook. This is a fantasy novel, 3rd in the Magic of the Lost series. Luca, new queen of Balladeer, must deal with treachery and a writhing plague, but the one person who can help her wants an end to the kingdom's monarchy. From Adalyn Grace, we have Holly, out from Little Brown in hardcover, ebook, and audiobook. This is a holiday fantasy novella, 4th in the Belladonna series. Blythe and Eris want to enjoy the holiday at their home, Wisteria Gardens, but first, they'll need to help the restless spirits of the place move on. From Jordan Stephanie Gray, we have Bitten, out from Little Brown in hardcover, ebook, and audiobook. This is a young adult fantasy romance novel. After a werewolf attack leaves Vanessa without her family, she's held captive as she turns, forced to enter their court, and drawn to 2 handsome werewolf royals. From Lydia Gregovic, we have The Weaver Bride, out from Delacorte in hardcover, ebook, and audiobook. This is a young adult fantasy romance novel. Lovett is a silk witch who are forbidden to be single and forced to marry weavers. Her secret is discovered by Elliot, a powerful weaver who draws her into a competition with deadly consequences. From Sarah Hawley, we have Princess of Blood, out from Ace in hardcover, ebook, and audiobook. This is a fantasy romance novel, 2nd in the Shards of Magic series. Kenna, her sentient dagger, and her friends must deal with court intrigue as she steps into her new role as Princess of the Blood House. From Seanan McGuire, we have Silver and Lead, out from Tor in hardcover, ebook, and audiobook. This is a fantasy novel, 19th in the October Day series. 8.5 months pregnant, Toby Day has to deal with the looting of the kingdom's royal vaults and track down the missing artifacts. From Kat Rambo, we have Wings of Tabat, out from Wordfire Press in hardcover and ebook. This is a fantasy novel, 4th in the Tabat Quartet. The magical beasts of Tabat, long exploited by humans, are resisting, and Bella Canto returns to the city to find her friends and former lover in new situations. From Andrei Sapkowski, we have Crossroads of Ravens, out from Orbit US in hardcover, ebook, and audiobook. This is a fantasy novel, a standalone in the Witcher series. A young Geralt of Rivia, just graduated from Witcher training at Kaer Morhen, gets into trouble for his heroism and is aided by the old Witcher Holt. From Seamus Sullivan, we have debut novel Daedalus is Dead, out from Tor.com in hardcover, ebook, and audiobook. This is a fantasy novel. Daedalus, mourning Icarus after his wings melted and he fell from the sky, braves the underworld to find him, dealing with the trauma of Crete and his son's terrible end. From Jen Williams, we have The Sleepless, out from Wednesday Books in hardcover, ebook, and audiobook. This is a young adult fantasy romance novel. Elver, a forest guardian whose skin poisons everyone she touches, meets Arter, a young man immune to her curse because he shares his body with a demon, and both fall for her. That's it for this week. You're the best. Thanks for hanging out with us to the end. This is a tiny shard of the information we agglutinate. We just collect information like little digital hoarders. Visit us at locusmag.com to see our book reviews, author interviews, and publishing news. If you've made it this far and you're not already a subscriber, what do I need to say to get you to mush the button? Let's work something out. Leave us a comment. We want to know which books got your attention. Check out our bookshop.org link whenever you decide to buy some new books. Buying books through our link helps support Locus, and every bit helps. Come see us at Locus Mag or at Locus Magazine on the socials. Locus is a 501c3 nonprofit. Thank you for spending your precious time with us. We'll see you next week with more new books.